Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Redskins. With that, let's get on up to FedEx Field near Washington. Standing by for the call of this one, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, this building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Redskins. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they interplay here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by their 6'5 quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Javon Wims, the intended target. And now it's second down. And a quick look now at the offense for the 49ers.
And they're coming off a good win on the road last week, but they do know that they have a home game next week. So all the focus has to be, can they get a second win on the road and make going home that much sweeter? That's the intention in this ball game.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, look now at our starting defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
We got this.
So here are the Redskins now backed up a bit here to start their first drive. They'll be led out by the first pick of the 2nd round back in 2001, and that's the veteran Drew Brees.
Drew Brees' accomplishments have been borderline astounding. When you look back at what people thought about him coming out of college, so-called height issue, you name it, he can do it. And boy, does he prepare well for each and every game.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. And one of the big bodies helping out this offense is your boy, Upati.
And all he wants to do is have running plays called. Fire out and smack people.
Check right, check right.
On second down, it's Miller. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards the game there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for first.
Ready. Still waiting. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Push him back. Push him back.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Again has it complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On play action, now Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That's what I'm talking about, boy. Ready. 5-9.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Breeze. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Pushing a foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Once more, Adams on first down. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Breeze. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Goal down for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted them.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. That's complete. It's Gordon. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
I'm coming for you. You
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And he connects with Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. The numbers for Miller in last week's ball game: 16 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is Adams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him, though. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit, thanking him for that much space to rumble.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
95, 56. 56. Mike, 56, right there, 56.
On 2nd down now, it's Adams. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners 17.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 13.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. And it's incomplete.
Breeze pass.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
First down, San Francisco.
They still playing. Y'all playing wrong football.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Let's go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wentz. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because
And he fires one that's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
how about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Now goal for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me on a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. To throw, it's Breeze. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's caught at the 10. A huge play there for Washington. 54 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Breeze to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Boom! All
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on third down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. To throw is Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Geno Atkins able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Coleman. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11. Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them. Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open. Here's Ginn. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions. Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Now it's Miller. And an alley to run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Mike, yellow lady, yellow lady. Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Breeze now. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Breeze. Ebron's got it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll give Miller another crack. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Lamar Miller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Gold to add the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Lamar Miller caps it off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Wentz gets it to Gordon. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. Early lead in that one for the Packers. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. Ebron caught left side. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Breeze going to throw. He gets it to Matthews, complete. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Breeze now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Now Breeze again. And that's incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Breeze to throw again. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. To throw is Breeze. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Eric Ebron, his first touchdown on the year as his guys continue to pour it on.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now Gould for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was polished off by a Redskin touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wentz. It's caught. Humphreys.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Play action. Now Wentz. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wentz now to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game, it was the right arm of Drew Brees that led the way in the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Let's go.
Here now, a look at Drew Brees in our player spotlight. And really a solid group effort. I mean, the montage focuses on him, and rightfully so, but it's been a good job of a team to get this lead.
I'm with you totally on that. I love the observation. Offensive line and people having to protect him, they've really been in sync and been on point. How about the guys going out and catching the ball? Well, the receivers, the running backs, everyone is involved today. And what we're watching right now is really a beautiful team effort, isn't it?
Absolutely. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Brees. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. And Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. But now it's third down.
12 yards to go.
Now Breeze on third down. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down.
That's how we do it.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front.
You know, Lamar Miller, 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. Lamar Miller with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Gold to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
Ready.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they were ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And Ginn's got it. A Redskin 1st down. The pickup 15 yards. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. This complete to the tight end, Clay. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
56, right there, 56. All day, every day, any day.
Breeze now on 1st down. And Stills bringing it in. 25 yards that time.
Let's go, boys, bring it up.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I got you pumped.
On 2nd down, it's Miller. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Let's go, fellas.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now Adams, a strong running. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down now, it's Miller. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
On 3rd down, they go with Adams. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. This is a long drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during the ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. Gets it to Gordon. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Let's go.
But look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Throwing is Wentz. He gets it to Humphries. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Adam Humphries, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners, they eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Point after, right down the middle. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And a look now at Lamar Miller. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Now a 20th carry of the game for Lamar Miller. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. This is Miller. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Rip left, rip left.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Dorian O'Daniel, third-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Three quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll run on first down. Adams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run it here with Adams. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Check.
They'll run it now with Juszczyk. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he finds Stills, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On first down, Adams. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Again, here's Adams. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Here's Breeze to throw. Ebron's got it. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
95-56, 95-56.
They'll run on first down. It's Adams. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Breeze. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Eric Ebron with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that once he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Wentz. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
They run on second down with Adams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike.
Third down.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
They'll run again with Adams. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
First and 10.
A carry for Adams. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down right around the 37. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, D.
Now the fullback, Juszczyk. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
On second down, it's Adams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
56 Mike. 56. Check 56. It's just me.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Throwing now is Wentz. He's got Burton here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz. This one into the hands of Burton. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. First down.
Wentz now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep down, and that's caught inside the 30. And the ball is knocked out, and the Redskins scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
First down.
Let's go. We got this. We got this.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Adams. And some room to roam now. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.